Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from The Guided Gem, and I'm here just to share with you some messages that I received from downloads. We just had the eclipse October 14. I don't know if you guys felt that energy, but I certainly did. And let me tell you, I'm doing this reading because there's a lot of information that's coming through. So I hope they resonate with you, but if they don't, just move on, okay? All right, Spirit Team, let's do this. So what are the most important messages that my beautiful gems need to hear at this time? We are mid-October. Can you believe it, guys? The year's almost over. Let's see, Spirit Team. Cut the deck, okay? So I actually did my energy check-in this morning. And for me, it was all to do about my solar plexus and my throat chakra. So the throat chakra is in the current situation about speaking up, speaking your truth. It is time. For you, the collective, we have awareness, which is like the magician energy. So working on that crown chakra, on that third eye to really manifest what it is that you want to manifest at this time. We have financial and material changes coming in. This is really big at this time. It's going to affect a lot of people. And we have the shadow, so that's quite interesting. So the shadow can also talk about like the moon, right? So secrets, fears, darkness, unknowns, like a lot of things are coming through. And it's really, really important to understand these changes that are coming through for the collective. So please understand, it could be financial, it could be material, it could be relationships, it could be, future businesses. It could be a lot of different things. I'm getting alliances as a word that's coming through. It could be that your alliances are going to change at this time. There are things that are hidden. There's a lot of fears. If you are partnered up in businesses, it is quite important to understand that maybe if you are not fearing the future, maybe they are. So it is important for you to speak that clarity, to share your clarity, to share that knowledge that you have, because some people might be financially savvy where the other person might be less financially savvy, so they have other qualities, and it is important for you to make them feel safe, make them understand like why you have no fear, or vice versa. Okay, or maybe you need to speak to a trusted person, maybe a financial advisor, to kind of like pull you through this wave of change that's coming through for the collective. At the bottom of this deck, we have the authority. Authority comes in, it's time for you to take charge. It is time for you to put your future into your own hands. I mean, a lot of people just say, oh, I have faith, I will let the chips fall where they may. And I'm here to say, no, you have to take your own life into your own hands. And this guidance is going to maybe give you some insights on what areas of your life you need to tweak, or what areas of your life you need to, just take charge and just move forward to really manifest what it is that you need to manifest at this time. Okay, so my beautiful gems, I'm going to go into tarot now, and we'll see what other messages come through. Okay, so we're going to use the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck, and let's see what messages come through. Take action. Take your future into your own hands. This is the Queen of Wands. This is you this is the time where you really have to step it up. Okay? You really have to take action. Let's see what action you need to take. The Three of Wands. Okay, so we have a message that came through earlier, and I'm going to share this message because someone needs to hear it. So the Three of Wands talks about, looking at, your ships coming in, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting at a distance, and waiting and watching and waiting and watching. And now they're saying like, okay, now it's time to take action and to go get your ships. Okay, let whatever is to come to you, but you need to manifest it. Okay, so this can relate to a lot of people who are still dealing with court situations, settlements, insurance settlements. Okay. I'm seeing cars. So something to do with cars, whatever that situation is. I'm also seeing that lots of paperwork. People are just like manipulating paperwork. I'm seeing houses. Like if you have a home, a property, investment property, I'm being told that you really need to lock it down, whether that means lock in that insurance rate, because, you know, I don't know if you've been following the financial situation, but it is very scary. Now, I mean, I don't know if you have like buildings or retail properties where, you know, the values of the property are just like diminishing like so rapidly, and you are really at a pivotal point where if that interest rates increases just a little bit more, you're going to lose the value of that property, right? I mean, so it's time for you to take action. Either you lock it in, sell it, or do whatever you need to do to get the most out of your situation here. So you need to manifest this. Don't sit on it any longer is your message, okay? Do not sit on it any longer. All right, Spirit. Whoa. Did you see that? Oh my God. It just like went flying like crazy. We have the Knight of Swords. This is saying hurry up. Like this is, you cannot procrastinate any longer. You need to take action because your financial situation is at risk. Material changes, your home, your foundation, your situation is really going to change rapidly. So take action before it's too late. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. It is affecting homes, establishments, investments. Okay. I'm hearing RRSPs. If you're in Canada, if you are like, I'm hearing that whatever taxes, like your tax rates are going to change drastically. Properties have to either be sold or the interest rate has to be locked in, my beautiful gems. Okay. So if you are renting, then you need to be careful because that rent hike is really going to affect you. No jobs are secure at this time. Unfortunately, a lot of people are losing their employment. And if you are renting at a high rate and you just lost your job, that is a high risk for you. So you need to take action, start a business, do something on the side. Like maybe ask someone to move in with you. Maybe ask someone to move in with them. Like maybe it is time to return home. And you know what? A lot of people have this fear of returning back to their family home because, oh my God, no, there's no way I'm going to move in with my parents. Well, how else are you going to do this? I am here to warn you guys that there is a high risk of this financial stability that is going to affect your life. Now, if the only issue you have is that interest rate that is increasing, so if, for example, if you own your home but have a mortgage on it, well, it is time to lock in that rate. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if it's maybe too late for this. So like there's no more procrastination. Get on the phone, call your financial institution and make sure you lock in that rate. Okay. Now, for some of you, I mean, if it is an emotional separation, a family separation, a legacy, something that is like moving forward in a rapid space. So if they are leaving you behind, if you are leaving someone behind, just make sure that you lock in your financial situation. Because if it is talking about assets, well, someone is going to like pull the rug from right under you. So now I'm making you aware and you make sure that that doesn't happen. So you need to protect your assets. You need to protect what's yours. Okay. That is really, really important. All right, Spirit, what else do we have? This is a crazy energy. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Any more messages for my collective? So we have Temperance, and thank goodness for this. So Temperance is talking about bringing balance back into our lives, right? Now with this, oops, I apologize, my beautiful gems. That was my morning alarm. I didn't turn it off. So I'm happy to see Temperance here. Temperance is talking about bringing balance into your life. And with the shadow card here, it's definitely giving me an indication that, you know what, just, you know, remember we said have that faith. Have that faith, but you know what? You can't just only be focusing on one thing or one area in your life. You really need to bring balance and make sure everything flows correctly, right? And there's also a need for, I'm I'm getting for forgiveness, for healing, for, whatever was done like in the shadows, whatever was hidden from you, whatever you're refusing to face or see. It is time to just bring that into balance, meaning like you really need to have hope to heal. You need to I guess, free yourself. There's a sense of reconciliation here. And I don't know if it's because someone, no, Spirit is saying that you have this fear of commitment. For some of you, you have this fear of commitment because someone has maybe done you wrong in the past. So you're just focusing on your material life, but you're not focusing on your personal, maybe love life. And there's a need for you to bring some sort of balance into that area of your life, okay? We need to understand that if you have been holding grudges, it's time to release that. If you've been like holding on to something that, some sort of resentment or some sort of, if you're holding on to property as well, but it's only going downhill from here. So Spirit is saying that, you need to face that fear and you just need to release it, because holding on to it is really going to create more loss for some of you, obviously not for all of you. Okay. Now, if you need to bring some sort of, balance into your personal life, then you really need to allow yourself to open up that heart space, to forgive yourself for anything or any mistakes that you may have done in the past, or if a person has wronged you, it's time to forgive and to allow yourself to heal. Healing is a really, really important part of our journey. And I really feel that whatever's happening in the universe, okay, regardless if it's a material world or if it's the personal world, it's because, you know what, my beautiful gems, we have taken things to another level where, there's no more of that value. It was just a very greedy, materialistic world. It was all about wanting something and wanting it now. No more being patient for it, working up to it, a lot of loans, a lot of credits, a lot of, and this today now is creating a lot of fear. And Spirit is saying, be patient, take your time and bring everything back into balance. Okay. That is the message here. And, a lot of us have, especially through the COVID time, have created so much personal debt as well. And now it's affecting our homes, it's affecting our lives, our future. And there's a lot of fear associated with that. So now if this message is resonating for you, please take it in and just, take action. It's time for you to put your future into your own hands here. Okay. So it's really, really important message. So bring that balance back in. Wow. Look at this, my beautiful gems. The wheel is turning. Now, the Wheel of Fortune comes in, and when this comes in, this is divine timing. This is destiny. This is happening whether you like it or not. So I'm here to say, all those fears that you have, believe it. It is true. It is coming. Whatever it is that you think that you might face, if you are expecting any sort of settlement, right? If you're expecting, or if you've been waiting for something that's been taking so long to come in, just understand that this wheel is going to turn. If someone's done you wrong, that is coming back to you, okay? It's like this karma wheel is turning, and you know what? It's putting everything back into balance because things were put so out of balance, and it is time for it to come back into balance. And you know what? This is something that the universe is stepping in to do. So whatever fears you have, just trust that intuition that you have. I keep telling you guys to trust your intuition. This is the time to really trust it, okay? If you need to speak up, if you need to take action, and if you need to put your foot down, do it now. Now is the time to do it. If you need to release some property, some assets because of this interest rate hike, and that if you hold on to it, you're only going to lose more, it is time to release it because you will be better off releasing it. Okay. If you've been using your anger towards people because you feel that they are just coming after you and they're taking things that don't belong to them, or if they're really putting like they're tightening your rope or they're tightening your hand, just like, I just want you to make sure that they are how am I going to put this, that you're not holding on to something that does not even belong to you. Okay. And the more angry you get, the more consequences there will be. Okay. This shift in the universe is going to affect the entire collective, my beautiful gems. And you know what? I've been like receiving these downloads, and sometimes I don't know if it's for me personally or if it's for the collective, but I promise you that if this is coming out in the collective reading, this will affect you guys too in some way, shape, or form. So I want you to put this into your personal life and take action. Okay. If you are fearing of losing your job, if you're fearing losing your career, your employment, your business, well, it's time to take action. Get out while you can, right? If you're going to lose your job, start looking for new employment. Look what's out there. See what's, maybe going to be something that is better for you. Okay. Very, very powerful messages. I really, really am happy that I did come out here today and give you this message. And of course, I will get some advice so that we can, hopefully it will help us to make those decisions and those allow us to face those fears that we have and really take action and really put, our future into our own hands. All right, Spirit, what is the advice for the collective? Oops. Okay, so we just have that one. Wow. For some of you, and I said it, for some of you, you have to bring that romance back into your life. Oh, Spirit is saying that, for some of you, this anger that you have, it is time to bring love into the equation. Because if you are only using, force, if you're being authoritative, if you are demanding, if you are, just being very greedy, it is time to unlock your heart. Have compassion. Look into what it is that the other person might be feeling. And you're saying, well, I don't care. But I'm here to say that, well, if you don't care, you will have consequences. This is what I'm trying to tell you, collective. So you're not allowed to hurt another person. You're not allowed to hold force on someone else, because you know what, this wheel is going to turn, and depending on where you stand in this equation, this will affect you either in a positive way or in a negative way. So my advice, or Spirit's advice, is to really open up your heart, have compassion, and look at it from like an emotional standpoint. Okay, now if you don't have any romance in your life, open up your heart. Okay, door to romance is giving you an opportunity to manifest something beautiful. If you are manifesting romance in your life, and if you are going to meet someone who is like by far not your usual type of person that you would ever be attracted to, just understand that this is divinely guided. And even though you might have fears, Spirit is saying to still take action, because what's out there for you in the future is something that is like beyond your dreams. Okay, well, there you have it, my beautiful collective. I really hope that this helped you in some way, and if it did, let me know in the comments. Write me a comment. Let me know what's going on in your life and how this might have either protected you or given you that boost to really take action into your future, taking your life into your own hands. Okay, and until the next time, my beautiful gems, I'm sending you love and light. Bye for now.